We have our classic mixture problem here, where we have an unknown amount of a 14% solution, and we are going to mix that with 5 ounces of a 20% solution, and that is going to make a 17% solution. All right, so the way we solve this is we are going to have a percent times an amount plus a percent times an amount, and that is going to give us our final percent and then our total amount. And it's important to note that this total amount here is going to be our amount 1 plus our amount 2. Okay, so I guess I should have called this amount 1 and amount 2. All right, let's put it together. Let's make an equation. So our first amount is unknown, that's our x, and we have 14% alcohol. Then we're going to add our green one here. I guess I could have color-coded that. Yeah, let me do that. Let's do our 14% in our first mixture with our how many ounces, I don't know. All right, I'm going to add that to my second mixture is 5 ounces of a 20% solution, and that is going to give me my 17% solution, and then this is my total amount. So here's what's important here. This is going to be our x plus 5. Okay, it's this amount plus this amount. So for example, if this was 10 ounces and we're adding it to 5, this would be 10 plus 5 would be 15. All right, now let's make an equation and let's solve. So my percentages could be 0.14, 0.20, and 0.17, but if I multiplied left side times right side by 100, it would just be 14, 20, and 17. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to say 14 times x plus 20 times 5 equals 17 times x plus 5. Okay, and now we just have to worry about the algebra. This is 14x plus 100 equals, let's distribute here, that's 17x plus 17 times 5. Let me get my calculator for that. 17 times 5 is 85. All right, so we're going to solve. Let's get our variables to the same side. I'm going to move them to the left. No more x's on the right. Now I have 3x plus 85 on the right. Drop down my equals sign, and it equals 100. And 2 steps to isolate our grumpy old variable. We want to get rid of the 85 first. And drop down our equals. We have 3x. 100 minus 85 is 15. And x is going to be 5. Let me shrink this down with the little internet magic right there. And we'll divide both sides by 3. 5 equals x. Now let's make sure that we know what we're looking for here. How many ounces? Okay, so this is 5 ounces. All right, everything else we know. So my answer is 5 ounces. All right, this is a little bit different problem if they give you the total amount and we have to subtract to find one of these two amounts. But this one is the simpler, more straightforward one.